Hello and welcome to setting up the trade from the scanner. Today we ran the scanner and we have DIA and MACD came up only for the put. My work slide's still up. Let's get rid of that. So we left off with EWT, which got removed from the forward testing list, and now we're going to go and set up a real trade for puts if they qualify. So here we go. DIA came up on the scanner and it came up on the scanner. Oh, there is a scanner. It came up on the scanner for the downside. Let me review that one more time. Come here, and it only the scanner hardcore qualified. The others did not. And there's the alphas, and there it goes. And then we're going to review. There it is. The IA and MACD both are the ones in the. Excuse me. They came up for the scanner, and it came up for the put side. So now how are we going to do the puts? So this is diamonds. There's the diamond text. You can see we have a lot of diamond stuff here. We're going to clean that all up when we do the when we get this evaluation done. So looking at this, we have to zoom in, and we are looking at doing a put. So we grab our foot, our 3-to-1, which is the Fibonacci retracement that has been readjusted, and we're going to go to the wick is a little bit. Okay, the close was 349.48, and the bottom, the low was 348.67, and the close was 349. So we'll go off the bottom of the wick, and it's the swing high. Now is our stop right there. Also have to look to see in the past. Currently, did it get past the third ratio? And it did. Now remember, this is not going to be a DTE trade. Why? DTE trades are to the upside and upside only because it's geared toward the upside of the market. This is going to be a straight put trade that once we we'll be scalping. So once we clear each of the ratios, we are going to take profit. So first of all, if this triggers, we'll be looking for our first stop here at the initial, and that is going to be the high here, and the high is 351.71, so we'll make it 351.75. Like I say, I like to round things off to nickels and highs. Okay, 351. The high was, okay. See if I did that right. I don't think so. The high, oh, there it is, 351.71. So we went 351.75. 351.75. That's what I wasn't remembering. There we go. Okay, our entry is the low here, and it's 348.67. So it'll be 348.65. So 348.65 will be our entry point at the bottom of the 3-to-1 ratio ruler, and there we are. We are now set up. Okay, our next step now is we need to go ahead and look at the trade. We need to see, do we have enough? Do we have any options that will qualify? Remember that we are only going to be looking at options of $5.34 or less. And December, and you can see right off the bat we're in trouble. We are in trouble because this is an expensive option, and the lowest delta, remember we do 30 delta traders, we can go here 30 delta traders, but look at this, the AB is too wide, so that already is disqualified there. Now will we be disqualified on the open interest? Well, this is DIA. Now DIA is the ETF for the top 30 US companies, and if you go to the all and starts coming down, you'll start seeing that there's a tremendous amount of open interest, and it's well over the 5,000 by the time you go through all here. If it doesn't meet that, if it doesn't make it, then you got to go to the qualifying rule and turn off the time limit, go to the closing months, which is this August, and then do the same thing, come down. Now you need 7,000 open interest here, and just quickly ballpark it, and right there, those few thousand right there, 2, 4, that's 4,000, that's 5, that's 7, right there. Over here, you got almost 2,000, 18 plus the odd balls top and right, 17, that's another 2,000. So you can see there's plenty. So do I do this for DIA? I don't. And that's the reason why is because DIA has already has established, and this is what comes from time and experience of doing that. So coming back to the options for DIA, the answer is no. The AB, first of all, out of budget, number one. Number two, the AB spread is too wide. So that is a pass. So now what we do over here in our notes is, and I do this independently so I don't mess up the old notes. I'll come here and I'll write fresh notes and I go 7/30 AB too wide. That's it. And that lets me know why did I not take that trade. And it reminds me, I didn't take the trade because the AB was too wide. And I got to put it someplace where I can find it. Okay, that takes us now to McDonald's to see if McDonald's qualify in the put zones. So now we're going here and coming now to the McDonald's. And I forgot we were supposed to be looking at the puts on DIA. So let's go back and review that real quick. So right here would have been the puts, and the same thing, same problem. No, look the deltas get to 30 and it's $8. Look at the AB. The AB spread is still too wide. So I was right in calling it. I just went to the wrong side of the column because I'm so used to doing calls. But now going on to McDonald's in the put zone over here. Now right here, this works right there. But delta's 22. I am not crazy about doing deltas that low. I know a trader that does and does quite well with it. I am not comfortable there, and then I would have to explore that comfortability to see am I passing up the opportunity of a trade. You know what? McDonald's does owe us money. But it does qualify. Look, it's only a 20-cent spread, and it's within our budget of 534. So that qualifies under here at those rules. And now, do you make money off the Delta 22? It does if it crashes fast enough and goes down deep enough. And this will still leave us some money, about almost a little less than $200 in the coffers. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do that because this is the whole that's what learning lesson about and checking it out. Okay, so McDonald's owes $13.94, and now let's go and set up the chart. So we got to get our Fibonacci, which has been adjusted. Again, I will look for the low. The close was 242.71. The low was 242.21. Yeah, I'll go with 242.20. So I'll go 42.20, and then my swing high is here at 27.05, and now 247.05 will be 247.10 will become the stop there, and this was 242.20, and boom, that is setting up our entry exit with just a tiny bit of buffer. I sort of modify between the 10 cents rule and the Rockwell of 1 penny only. All right. So now we have our data. We now come over here and then set this up. So McDonald's, come here, and we're going 7:30. It is a STO down. It is not a trender. Remember, we did not take any consideration of any of that. So it's stochastics going down. It is going to be come down here. Stochastics is 82 and it's downtrending. Yeah, of course it has to be downtrending. 82 for the scanner to accept it, and it's at 59, which is just in the border of the sweet spot. It's actually in the sweet spot, and the entry is going to be less than 242.20. We are going to do one contract. It's going to be a put. It is a December. And the expiration in December that we picked was 220. 220. I remember that was like only at the delta. So here is 220, and it is a less than because we are in a put. And then we have our exits on the high side, and our exit is 247. 247.50. our estimated cost on this option was $455. $455 right here. We don't know what the actual cost will be. We didn't do the calcs for the allocation, so I'll let it go for now. So we don't know what the target is because I did not do long-term trading. So I'll go ahead and just blank that out so that we don't get confused later. We don't know what the projected loss. Again, I not long. See, this is where you save a lot of time just do your data and do it. And then the out is a 30 and it is a high. So this is a hipper high exit. This is a hipper high exit at 247.10. And then all the other data, like I said before, is gone. Get rid of it. Oh, this actually had a loss of 1431. Just saw that. Okay, update that. Done. And there it is. So now we'll go to the options side, and now we're going to, like when I do the first trade initially, I like to capture all my data. So I will then go and capture all the text. And there we are. And then come over here to the ask bid for the put buy stop custom. There's our order ticket. Get rid of this. One contract, McDonald's, December 220 call, market, GTC. Remember, if it doesn't trigger, you must cancel the trade on your own. Simple, and we are in the downside. So that is 242.20, less than. There it is. And then we come here to our stop on the upside, because this is a put, and 247.10, and there, and now we have an order set in, and watch it drop. And there it is. The order is now been received and sent to market. Wow. But that is what you need to do in setting up an order. Even if it wasn't a loss leader, you still have to go through all the steps of one, knowing your entry, knowing your first stop, knowing where you're going to move the stop here to EP when price breaks below and clears that gantry. And then when it clears the 237.30, then the stop here. Remember, this is a put. And because this is a put, then you're going to be scalping all the way down until it takes out. And also to remove this off the real estate, come back to the gear on the general, take show orders off, and apply call. Remember, if you do it with that X, you cancel the order. All right, that is the conclusion of setting up trades for setting trades up and for today's lesson and real money with MACD going in with one put for Monday. And I thank you very much for stopping by.